Hey, it's Antoine Williams. This is the E Nation YouTube channel. The date is February 20th, 2025. No video to start with today. I really need to get like an intro. I was brainstorming an intro before, but now I have to completely start from scratch. But I'd love to have a little intro before my videos start. Maybe like a little outro too. I like how my video is in the corner. I don't know if anyone's noticed because I have like no viewers. I have like a little chibi. It's like a Boo Boo bear. It's got a suit on. It's all happy. I love those gifs. If you search on Facebook in the GIF corner, if you go Boo Boo and Doo Doo, a bunch of them come up. Or there's like channels with like Peach and Goma. They're a lot of fun. So I definitely like having that there. But yeah, there's no video today because I'm reacting to something that happened to me again. As I mentioned in a different video, I've been on these dating apps. And on these dating apps, I've had no luck. I've had a little luck, but not anything concrete. I'm still single. So nothing concrete. I'm not currently talking to anybody. But there was one person on there that I was talking to I just went back and forth with her a little bit. I was trying to get to know her. And what I always do is I always look at their profile and I try to get to know them, because the thing that I know about people that I learned a long time ago, like 10, 11, 12 years ago, I learned this and realized this, and I've always stuck it with me, is that everyone you meet is unique. Like they have their own unique interests and stuff, but like there's always things about them that are like are their thing. Like some women will be into like murder mysteries. Some women will be into like certain colors or animals. Like they'll have a certain hobby that they're really into. Like that's a great thing about getting to know different people, is they all have their own unique personality quirks, like their own ways they deal with things. And like some people, like you meet them and you're like, wow, this person's very interesting or amazing, just because like the differences between them and people you may have talked to in the past. Sometimes I look back on people I've dated or talked to, and some things about them are really cool that I really enjoyed. And sometimes you even think like, I'd like to be more like them in this way. I do that with people all the time, men and women, where they do a certain thing or have a certain personality thing, and I'm like, I'm about to copy their whole fucking flow, word for word, bar for bar. I'm about to act just like them. I like the way they think. So with this woman, I was looking at her profile, and she said something about the topic of this video is unconditional love. She had something in there saying, "Ask me about unconditional love." So in the messages, this is what I asked her. I'll go ahead and read it. I have my Samsung Fold here. I'll read what I said. I said, "So how can you have unconditional love for someone? I mean, you have to hold people to some standards." And I did like a laughing face. This was her response. "You should reflect deeply on the concept of unconditional love. Unconditional love requires one to have boundaries and to always make sure one's cup is filled before engaging with others. Unconditional love is not allowing people to run all over you. When you get more information about it, let me know. Nice chatting with you, and thanks for the questions as well. God bless." Okay, so when she sent me this, I don't know, multiple things about her message rubbed me the wrong way. Number one, she told me that I should reflect deeply on the concept of unconditional love. Why? Why the hell do I have to reflect deeply on the concept of unconditional love? What she's saying sounds like made up nonsense, and it does. Unconditional love is not a complex concept. It's unconditional love. It's love without conditions. Loving someone, like regardless of like what they do or anything. That's what unconditional love is. And I think this whole thing, unconditional love, is just toxic. It's just ignorant, and it's actually nonsensical. And I would go as far to say you shouldn't have unconditional love for anyone. Point blank period. There's always conditions on that. How can you go through life loving someone no matter what they do? They could beat you, disrespect you, treat you like crap. What justification is there to love someone unconditionally? Of course there's conditions, and that's what I said. I mean, you have to hold people to some standards. And then she starts saying how, well, you need to make sure your cup is filled first before engaging with others. Like, what difference does that make? And she also says, unconditional love requires one to have boundaries. if you're gonna love someone no matter what they do, what boundaries can you set? Like, there has to be consequences for actions. If you're gonna love me no matter what I do, why would I care if I will slap you around, steal from you? You're gonna love me no matter what I do. This sounds like, and I think, and this is why I actually left her alone. It's because I just went through a thing with a Christian, and this seems like some Christian nonsense. Is honestly what it seems like. Oh, you have to, like, God loves me unconditionally, so I have to love people unconditionally. It's like, number one, like, your God isn't proven. It's just a claim, so you don't need to model your behavior off of that. And number two, what you're talking about is nonsense. Oh, I'm going to love people unconditionally. Like, if you're going to use the word love that way, where you can love someone no matter what they do, and you have to change, like, then, like, I guess we're changing the definition, like, what the word love means. Because how can you love someone, like, who treats you like crap, who threatens your life, like, all that? That's not love. Like, love has conditions. You love people who you enjoy spending time around. Like, you think about them, you feel good, not negative because of the shitty stuff they've done to you. Like, you love people who you want to spend time with, who make your life better, who you want to spend time with. And guess what? After what this woman said, I did not want to spend more time with her. I already went through this crap with this other chick. Now I got this chick doing this. And she's like, when you get more information about it, let me know. Nice chatting with you, and thanks for the question as well. God bless. You said in your profile I asked you about it. Then when I asked you about it, you want me to get more information on it and let you know. It's like, I'm like, no, you don't want me to get more information on unconditional love. You want me to join your cult. That's what you want. You want me to go down your rabbit hole of thought process, and your thought process is broken. Point blank period, it is. Because it doesn't make sense, it's nonsense, and I don't know if it's like a southern thing, but I'm running into this a lot. It's like there's a whole section of the dating pool that's just broken and stupid and dumb and ignorant as hell. And people like this are it. And they have this arrogant like thing where they think that they know it all while knowing nothing. While taking simple concepts, complicating them, and then regurgitating it back to you like they've actually said something, and thinking that you need to get on their level, when actually, like, they're full of crap. And they come off really arrogant. This happened to me with that other chick too. Like, she when I was in this other chick, I mentioned in the other video, but when I was in the car with her, she started bringing up how I wasn't Christian like her, and that it would be a problem. And she said something that I immediately knew it was like double talk. Like, she was saying, like, well, I don't think I'm better than you because I'm Christian. No, what she was saying was she does feel that she's better than me because she's Christian. She feels like I'm less than because she's Christian. And that's the attitude these people give off. It's like, get over yourself. You believe that if you... I'm really getting more and more... Like, I've never liked Christianity for a long time, but I've actually gotten more and more bitter and hostile towards it lately because of the people I've been interacting with. And I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, get over yourself. You believe that if you close your eyes and you beg your sky daddy, like, he's gonna, like, you'll go to a magical place where nothing bad ever happens to you after you die. Like good job, congrats, you did it. Like, oh, you're so much better than me because you can admit that you're a piece of crap. Like, no, I'm not joining your weird little cult and putting a button on your dating app and baiting me into asking you a question. Like, I thought that when I asked her, like, what does she mean by unconditional love? I guess I kind of thought she was actually going to say something that was coherent. She wasn't going to spout off some poem nonsense. But I guess I gave her too much credit. Literally after she said all that, I unmatched her, and I was like, I'm done with this because I'm not going to go back and forth with you. You already seem dogmatic, and I don't want to deal with that. But yeah, no. This is just a common sense, cut and dry thing. Unconditional love is it's a nonsensical it's a nonsensical concept. You can't love someone because to love somebody you have to actually care about them and want them to do well and actually, like, be happy in their presence and actually, like, enjoy spending time with them. And if somebody treats you like garbage, you can't physically feel that way. So it's a nonsensical concept to have unconditional love for somebody. Like, situations where you have kids and stuff like that, you obviously will have love for them, but it is conditional because, number one, they've already filled a huge condition of being your child. But even with that, there are lines. There is a situation where you will no longer love that child. It'll be like, enough is enough. It is not unconditional. There are things they could do to ruin like the relationship. Everyone doesn't love their parents. Like there are things a parent can do to ruin the relationship, and some people are just like. Some people, like, their tolerance is way lower. Like, you can do, like, normal things, and they still won't be cool with you over time. And there's plenty of examples of people who are bitter towards, like, their parents, or the parents are bitter towards the children, and there's actually not love there. And, like, so to say, oh, like, these relationships are, like, you should have unconditional love and this and that. It's like, sometimes, like, you don't have to hate people, because I'm not big on hating people or hating things, but you don't have to love them either. Like, love without any condition is unhealthy and toxic. It is. Because, like I said, if it's unconditional, then you can't set any boundaries. You can't make any basis how you want to be treated. Because there's no consequence if they don't treat you that way. If you're going to love them no matter what, either your love is going to be meaningless, like it may have no bearing on the situation, or they're, like, no matter what they do, you're going to love them no matter what. So why would they, like, it makes your feelings and stuff not matter to other people. People will definitely walk all over you, which you don't want. But yeah, to date, like I said, it's February 20th, 2025. Trying to get a habit of doing videos more. I have another little Facebook short thing I saw that I like to respond to, so I'm going to get on that soon. And what else is going on? Nothing else really going on, just getting ready for, Mardi Gras coming up. I'm looking forward to that. So I have a friend coming out from Chicago who I'm going to go to Mardi Gras with. So that'll be fun. And then once that's over, I'm getting ready to, I really want to, one of my goals moving here was to start a landscaping company. So I'm really trying to watch more videos on landscaping, get ready to open the business, and I need to go back up north, get all my landscaping gear, get my motorcycle, and bring it back down. I'm going to do that after Mardi Gras. So I'm just prepping for all that in my head. So, hopefully the future's bright. Hopefully things will start, turning around. I can't wait for it to get warmer. It's cold everywhere right now. So I hope everybody else is having a good day. Any likes, subscribing, comments are all appreciated. And I'll see you guys in the next one.